We have another kinda game disaster to talk about. Kinda sorta. More of a game port disaster, I should say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was really hoping we would get to this.
Hmm.
So for what we're referencing for everybody, Mortal Kombat 1 came out, I think it was the 17th. It was last week sometime.
Hmm.
And for all like I'm not a huge fan of the games, but I will admit every once in a while when one pops up, I'll watch it just for the fatalities because they look crazy and they've gotten more and more insane. But Mortal Kombat 1 released on the Switch, and the Switch port is terrible. It is bad.
Hmm. Yeah, we have. It's just like Black Ops 3 and last gen. Okay. Oh, first of all, Mortal Kombat 1 is only on like PS5 and the Xbox Series X, I think it's called now, and but they decided to skip over the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One and put it on the Switch for whatever reason. I
It,
like nothing against the Switch, but like, come on, that's
yeah, it's like it doesn't make sense because the Xbox One, PS4, and Switch are all the same era. Like Nintendo, for as much as I love their games and I feel like they have some of maybe not the best, but some of the best gaming franchises, if you will.
mm,
But their hardware is lacking, and it's always been lacking. And like the manpower that went into porting this to the Switch for maybe like the 5 people that will buy it is insane to me.
yeah. It just reminds me of Black Ops 3 and last gen. It is so bad. If you guys have ever heard of that, I mean, we could try to take a look if you want at a graphics comparison video if you'd like.
Oh, I would love to.
Okay.
And also, I will point out too, because I was trying to find the sales numbers for it, and I'm not seeing them. They probably actually won't post them.
Hmm.
But there's this video. It's titled "Why is Mortal Kombat 1 $70 on Nintendo Switch?"
Oh, Jesus, 70. Wow, that's crazy.
And it seriously like, and we'll show the comparison here in a second. But it looks almost as bad as like if you were playing The Legend of Zelda from like 1999 or whenever that game came out. It's bad.
Hmm. Yeah, it's as if they were halfway through development. Like, all right, stop here. That team over there in the corner, you interns, turn all the graphics and everything down. You're gonna be the Switchport team. Go to work. The rest of you, full steam ahead on the actual game.
Yeah, I get it. Like I get, they've already made the game, so you might as well port it to as many things as you can. But it does seem slightly ridiculous to put Mortal Kombat on the Switch, which is, I know they have like Doom on there, like they've been porting, and there's Skyrim is on there. They've been porting other stuff there as well, but
Hmm.
like at least those games look decent. Like I've seen comparisons for them, and they're okay. Like they're decent, but this is just it's hilariously bad. Like it's one of the worst. It's one of the worst ports I've ever seen.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, here we
All
go.
right.
So this is that okay? Like that layout?
Oh yeah, yeah, that's fine.
Okay. All right. So this is the compared to the Xbox Series X and the Switch, and oh man. Wait, can you hear the audio?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, audio's good.
Madam Bo will kick us out if we break something.
Wow, that's
This won't last long enough for that to happen. You will
See, that
be
looks
found
awesome. Like that looks so good. And then
oh jeez.
see, it looks. It looks like a retro Mortal Kombat game. Like it looks like you're playing something like on an arcade
Hmm.
machine.
Yeah, like they just toned everything down. There was like no quality or like detail on like their clothes, is what they were showing.
And even with that, I bet because I we have oh that looks they took out every detail they could. We have Minecraft on the Switch, and even just Minecraft. I mean, Minecraft's a pretty powerful game, but on the Switch, like it'll get the Switch heating up. Like I can hear the little fan inside like blowing, and it works the Switch pretty good. So I can't imagine something like this.
Oh my!
Wow.
Oh, the background, it's like just a blur. There's no.
It also, like, I can't imagine it would be enjoyable because I think the Switch runs at like 30 FPS on most games.
Yeah. Oh man, load times on this game. I've heard. Whoa! Wow. Everything is just mush.
Oh, I guess it will, depending on the game, run at 60, but it doesn't look like 60.
Yeah.
Oh. Like this
That's
looks like a
60.
game. This looks like, no, it's not. This looks like a game from like 2011. This looks like a game from over a decade ago. And yeah, you can see like how the frames just drop in that scene.
Let's finish this comparison, and we're probably good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've seen clips of the lizard, dude. He looks. Look at him.
Oh my goodness.
Look at him. He just looks like slime.
It just looks like a blob, man. Wow. That is
And his
ridiculously
knife
bad.
was just floating in the air.
Yeah. I gotta see this one. Oh, my hands just fell off.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that's enough of that.
Well,
Wow. Yeah, that's
What?
bad.
what looks worse, the Switch version of Mortal Kombat or Gollum?
I think this looks worse than Gollum. And that's, it's really sad to say. And like you said too, the last gen version of Black Ops 3, Richtofen is a meme in the zombies community, but all of last gen Black Ops 3 is bad, but it's not even that bad. And that was from 8 years ago.
Yeah.
And like I said, I know it's a hardware issue. It's not like but I don't know. I guess my final thoughts on this is I wonder how many people bought this and were just severely disappointed by what they ended up with.
You know what it reminds me of, and I think you can relate to it because I think you talked about it with when Skull Basher was on. So the cinematics stay the same across all of them, even the Switch. So you watch this beautiful cinematic, like in World of Warcraft, and then you get into the actual game, and then it looks like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, sorry, go ahead.
I do think this kind of mirrors the Black Ops 3 on last gen issue perfectly. Like, if you want Mortal Kombat 1 and you're on the Switch, just wait and get a PC or something, right? I would not waste your money on a Switch. Speaking from experience, I did buy Black Ops 3 on the PlayStation 3 thinking that was the actual game, and then, well, that happened. So
So you experienced the last gen graphics all too well, huh?
Oh yeah. And then actually, funny story, for I went to summer school like a year after by choice, and for like a photography project, cuz I took a photography class, and what I did, we were supposed to bring in objects for our teacher to smash with the sledgehammer, and I brought in Black Ops 3 on last gen. So yeah, that was pretty funny, but yeah.
That's great. That's hilarious. Yeah, I mean, I've said this before. Like, I would just be. I think I said this with the Gollum debacle. Like, if I was a game developer, I would be so ashamed to put that out. And I know they had to, and I know it comes from higher ups, and it's not really the dev's fault. It's just a hardware issue. But dude, it's sad. Like, that's really sad.
It is. Yeah.
And charging $70 like that's a hefty price tag for basically PS3 graphics. Like, that's what you're getting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Anyways,